Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Enceladus Radio. Welcome to Off the Grid. I'm your host, Chris Johnson. So many topics, so many issues, so many things going on. Where do we begin? So, one of the things I want to talk about today is this corporate greed. And a lot of us experience it, and some of us, we really don't even know what's happening. But let me just touch base with you and tell you a little bit about what's going on. So everybody has to work. We got to get up. You got to get out there, and you got to get out there and bust it. You got to get out there, work. You got families. You got to take care of your family. Okay? You got kids. You got car payments. You got mortgage payments. In some cases, you have rent payments. You have groceries. You have a lot of things that you have to take care of. It's part of life. That's what it is. But what I want to talk about is when you dedicate your time and effort into a company, and then the company, they come up with this brilliant plan, the plan, supply and demand. So the company says, you know what, there are some mistakes made. So we decided, you know what, this year, we're not going to give you a raise, but we want you to keep working hard, or we're going to give select people a raise. And then they come up with this crazy antiquated system to justify what they're doing. In addition to that, they start looking at ways to cut. Yeah, it's a company. You want to try to shave as much as you can, but at the same time, you still have to take care of your employees, right? Yeah, that's the plan. If you take care of your employees take care of you. Your company is only as strong as the employees. But this corporate greed that's coming in right now, these guys, they don't care. It's all about padding their pockets. Let me give you a couple examples, okay? So back in the day, you work hard, you bust your butt, you will be rewarded. That's just the way it goes. We all have to work hard. We all have to get up there and do it. But there are always few people, far and few between, that go the extra mile. They don't just show up on time to work. They come in there and they're dedicated and they do their job. But yet the corporate greed comes in. The corporate greed, the monster comes in. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to get rid of your sick days now. We have something better. We're going to combine your sick days with this PTO, paid time off. Yeah. And every week we're going to give you a little bit more. We're going to make it better for you. That's how they sell these bill of goods. And at the end of the day, you're screwed. You bust your butt, you work hard, and at the end of the day, you are screwed. And that's how this deal works. They want just enough people to get in there to do the job, and that's it. But they want to work you till you can't physically keep doing it, because they know that they have the formula, supply and demand. There are more people out there that are looking for jobs, so they have this revolving door. So the days of old, when there was a company and you came in and you really was dedicated to that company, you showed them the loyalty, and in return they showed you the loyalty, those days are gone. Corporate greed has come in, and they found a way to squeeze as much as they possibly can. And if you mess up, or if you talk too loud, or if you shake up the status quo, they will get you. But if you come in late, if you lollygag around, oh my gosh, they love you. They don't want you to show that, hey, I can't accept this. They want just the opposite. They want you to be fearful of your job. If they make you feel fearful of your job, then they got you. That's how this whole thing works. So there's no raises. You know why? Because there is a mistake that was made. So therefore, we're going to punish the whole group. There will be no raises. In addition to that, we're going to tighten up a little bit. We're going to tighten up the reins on you. We're going to let you know who's in control. But let me tell you something. Together, people can make a difference. If we can get off of this kick and put all our differences aside, only then will we be able to take on the corporate greed. the big monster, because it's only going to get worse. It's not going to get any better. Their pockets are padded. And listen, groceries are going up. Gas is going up. Everything is going up. The only thing that's not going up is your salaries. You know why your salaries aren't going up? Because of the corporate greed. They've got their hands in everybody's pocket. Oh, yeah, you can take your vacation. Back in the day, you worked for a company a year or so, you get 1-2 weeks vacation. Oh, no, they found a way to combine your PTO and sick days, so therefore you don't get any more sick days. It's all coming out of one. And if you happen to get sick during the week and you take a day, they call it an unscheduled paid time off. And in some cases, you can even get penalized for that. It's the stranglehold. That's what's happening. The stranglehold that's happening, not just in America, but it's pretty much happening throughout the world, because these guys are trying to get as much as they possibly can. Again, we all have to work. You got to have the money. You got to have money to take care of your family. Please understand that. You got to have it. But something has to change. Something has to change. Otherwise, get up, hit repeat, do it all over again. Get up, hit repeat, do it all over again. I strongly feel, I truly believe that the body, the mind of a human, it's not designed to hit up, get up, and hit repeat. It's just not designed for that. But what happens is you get these individuals that are in place and they want to try to make a name for themselves. Hey, look at me. Look at me. I cut this. I cut that. I cut this. Look at me. Look at me. And they're working on getting their bonus. But everybody else, they don't give a damn. So what's the solution? Again, put your petty differences aside. Work collectively together to make it better. The power is in the employees. That's the big secret. That's the big secret. Not the company. The power is in the employees. So it's time that you got to wake up and we got to take on this corporate greed monster. Because if it haven't hit your place, it will. It's coming. And it's coming fast. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Enceladus Radio. Welcome to Off the Grid.